What is up, Mochi Army? So the Switch 2 Direct is just a week away. With this Nintendo Direct, it's going to reveal new games for the console. In this video, I'm going to predict what games they are going to announce. The first game is going to be Mario Kart 9. Yes, I already know that they showed some gameplay of it, but I want to go more in depth about what I think is new. When they presented the first track, there were 24 markers of where players are placed at the start of the match. This most likely means there will be 24 players in one match. So since the player count's doubled, I think the maps will be very wide. You can already see this when Mario and his friends race down the new track. I predict Mario Kart 9 will come out alongside the Nintendo Switch 2. The second game I think will be announced will be a new Kirby game. This game will be more of the style of Kirby's Forgotten Land. This game will be inspired by Greek gods. Each world will be based on a different Greek god. For example, a sky world will be based on Zeus, or a water one will be based on Poseidon. This game will be called Kirby's Mythical Adventures and will release in late 2026.
The Legend of Zelda Warped Fantasy. This is going to release on 2/21/26. After Link lost his epic showdown against Ganon, the King of Darkness, the four champions of Hyrule teamed up and plunged into a new war against Ganon's army. What were bustling cities were turned into rubble and mass graves. In Hyrule's time of need, Zelda entrusted Dr. Mizumi to reanimate Link, and in doing so, Link gained the ability to phase between the living and the dead. What seemed like desolate graveyards in the real world are massive cities filled with tons of life. In the real world, within each dungeon, you can see how Ganon's influence took control of Hyrule's greatest champions. You can experience how the events played out while you were gone, and affect change by gathering the power from the Phantom Triforce. Gathering this power is the only way to match Ganon, as he has completed the Triforce. After Ganon learned about this immense new power, he wanted it for himself. But the Doctor's machine only works on the dead and needs to be modified to work on the living. Dr. Mizumi went against Hyrule and granted this request. In return, he was given immense wealth, and quickly after completing the new machine, he went into hiding to work on his next experiment. Link was given his largest task yet and barely succeeded, with the help of the champion souls assisting his journey. Hyrule has once again been restored from Ganon's stranglehold.
The third game I think will come out is a new Animal Crossing game. It has been half a decade since we've gotten a new entry in this wildly successful franchise. I think this will be a direct sequel to the newest entry, New Horizons. This should bring new island customizations and villagers, but the feature I hope to bring back is Toader Island. In previous games, Toader Island was a destination where you could play minigames. Animal Crossing New Horizons had a hard time keeping players engaged after they completed all of their objectives. Minigames would help players coming back. Limited time minigames would be added that are themed around new games coming out, and when you complete objectives in the minigames, you could earn items that are themed around the game it's based on. Animal Crossing New Horizons was the second best-selling Switch game worldwide, so I think its sequel would be coming in the first year or so. I predict that Animal Crossing New Horizons 2 will come out in 2026. The fourth game I think will come out will be a new 3D Mario game. This idea is coming from my good friend Pancake Gaming.
Hey Mochi Army, so this new 3D Mario that Nintendo is supposedly working on should and will be shown off in this Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Now, I suspect it'll be an open world game similar to Bowser's Fury, but on a much higher scale. Whether that means it will use shine sprites or a whole new type of collectible depends solely on how creative Nintendo is feeling. For possible gimmicks in the game, we could be seeing new types of power-ups or some sort of new or returning mechanic. Wonder flowers. Something I would like to see is a wider selection of playable characters in more of like a Mario 3D World style, where they all have their different skills and abilities, like how Mario was balanced and Luigi could jump high and Toad was fast and all that stuff. But knowing Nintendo, this probably isn't going to happen. For when I think that this game could possibly release, I was thinking probably somewhere in the October-November range, where Nintendo can market this as a holiday game. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Pancake out.
The last game I think they will announce is Splatoon 4. This entry will be medieval themed. The new weapon that is added would be a large claymore in place of the splatana. The story mode will be based on the past before the main story happened. A new game mode will be added called Hide and Seek. Since the new maps will be more detailed, Hide and Seek will be a great addition to the game. I predict that Splatoon 4 will have a 2027 release. That is what I think will be in the new Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Comment what you think will be announced. Well, that's it from me, Mochi Army. Have a good rest of your day!